here is there. Okay, Debian, Ubuntu, like Kali also part of Debian only. Okay, usually these Red Hat, Ubuntu, most of the Linux operating systems are taken care by a single company, but some are different companies are taking care. Okay, these are enterprise level Linux operating systems. That means if your company is using Red Hat as an operating system, if something happening, that means the server itself is not able to run, or maybe having some issue at operating system. Please mute yourself. Chandrakala, mute చేయండి ఒకసారి.
Oh, sorry, Andy.
Yeah. Yep. So there are different distributions is there. Distribution is nothing but Red Hat is a one kind of Linux distribution. Kali Linux is a one kind of Linux distribution. Ubuntu is a one kind of Linux distribution. Again, each and every distribution, or maybe each and every flavor, either we can say flavor also. Fedora is a flavor, Red Hat is a flavor, Debian is a flavor, Ubuntu is a flavor, Kali Linux itself is a flavor. Each and every flavor have different kind of versions. Like Windows have Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 10, Windows 11. The same way, individually each and every flavor have different versions. Okay, but each and every Linux operating system is popularly known by its terminal only, like its command line interface only. Most of the commands, like 99% commands of each and every operating system is same. Only a few commands are difference between few distributions. For suppose in Red Hat, if you want to install anything, like if you want to install anything in that Linux operating system, if it is a Red Hat flavor, you need yum. Okay, why yum? Let me show you. Is yum. Okay, this is called as a package manager. Whatever you are going to installing, whether let's assume if you install anything inside your laptop, okay, whether it is a software or a application or any kind of service, usually it should be downloaded in a file format only. After that, you are going to triggering that, you are going to installing that. So when it comes to the Linux, we are going to install it with the help of command line only. So for that, we are going to use package managers. So if it is a Red Hat, we use yum. If it is a Ubuntu, we use apt. Okay, we'll go through that also. Let me, yeah, I'll show this. So you can see each and every layer is a kind of a distribution. There are bunch of Linux distributions, like different flavors are there. It's not zooming properly, so it's not a proper image. There are bunch of Linux operating systems are there. I mean, flavors or distributions are there. Even though if you want to create your if you want to customize a Linux operating system by yourself, you can able to do that if you have that much knowledge. We don't need that actually, but now we are going to exploring basic things about this. Let me go to Kali Linux. Okay. So if I want to check network in my Kali Linux, or else consider it's a just Linux, you need to do if config. Sorry, you need to do if config. If I hit enter, you can see if config. If you want to do the same thing in your Windows, you need to do ip config. Okay, you need to do ip config. Okay, but when it comes to Linux, you need to do if config. Okay, it displays the network interfaces, like which is configured with the specific operating system or maybe specific device, it is going to showcase. It's nothing but the IP addresses, Ethernet connectivity, or maybe internet connectivity, which is going to shown here. Okay. And there is a one more command which is ping. Okay. If I want to know, for suppose I want to uh, secure pen test the Flipkart application. So I have to first know is that Flipkart servers are in an active state or not. So I want to do flipkart.com. I'm going to do the ping. Okay, you can see ICMP. These are known as ICMP packets. The data, like the request and is going to send it in a ICMP packets. You can see it is continuously sending. Okay, it is continuously sending and continuously receiving actually. Okay, so this means the Flipkart server is in an available state. If you want to quit from this, you need to do Control C. You can see 34 packets sent. Sent means transmitted, 34 packets received, 0 packets loss. Okay, these are called ICMP packets used for ping. Pinging is nothing but checking the availability of a specific server or a system or a device. I can able to do the same thing with the Google also. If I do ping google.com, again it is also do the same thing. Let me stop this. So 8 packets transmitted, 8 packets received. Let's do ping ashokit.com. Oh, sorry. My mistake. Ping ashokit.com. In the correct format or not, let me check. Yeah, Ashok IT. Oh, sorry, Ashok IT.in. It is my mistake. Let me do .in. Yeah, now you can see. So Ashok IT website is also an available state. That means the server which is hosting the specific Ashok IT is in an active state. Okay, this is a basic command actually. Okay, we can do some other commands like netstat. Netstat is different. Netcat is different. If anyone is here which is related to networking, don't confuse. Okay, netstat is different. Netcat is different. Okay, let me enter netstat. You can see it displays the network connections. Let me go back. Close this here. Yeah, there are a bunch of connections. Yeah. Okay, there are bunch of connections established. Okay, just network connections, route tables, and stats. That means statistics of the operating system. Those things we can see here. And also there is a one other major command. I think yesterday or day before yesterday also we have seen like a top command. It is again going to show the actual statistics, like live statistics. This is going to majorly known for CPU purpose. Like what is the CPU percentage? What it is gaining at this moment, like that. Let me close this one too. Okay, let me show something. Let me, yeah. Usually, dig command is used for a DNS lookup. Actually, we call it as a tool. Even if it is tool also, we need to use it as a command only. Okay. It retrieves the DNS records. For suppose I gave google.com, it is going to showcase what IP is behind this, behind the google.com. You can see here. This is the public IP of google.com. It is going to showcase like that. Okay.
What's the download showing MSG size RCVD 55?
Uh, what Chandrakala? I didn't get you.
ఇక్కడ ఏంటండి లాస్ట్ లైన్ లో ఎంఎస్జి సైజ్ ఆర్సీవీడి 55 చూపిస్తుంది. అదేంటి ఆర్సీవీడి?
అది మెసేజ్ సైజ్ రిసీవ్డ్ 55 అంటే సంథింగ్ అదంతా ఏమంటారు డేటాకి సంబంధించిన వి డోంట్ నీడ్ టు నో అబౌట్ దట్. మెసేజ్ సైజ్ అన్నట్టు అంటే ఎంత మెసేజ్ రిసీవ్ అయింది అది సైజ్ అనమాట, ఎన్ని డిజిట్స్ లేకపోతే ఎన్ని బైట్స్ అట్లా ఆ లెవెల్లో చూపిస్తుంది. Okay. There are a bunch of commands are there, like we have seen if config, we have seen uh, 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 let's do telnet. Sorry. It is deprecated actually. That is some other commands. We have seen ping, we have seen netstat. P. Hyphen R. Yeah. So netstat.
Network status.
Yeah. Netstat. It is going to showcase in the route table data. Netstat hyphen R is going to showcase route table data. And if you are going to give yes, it is going to show the ports data. What are the ports which is connecting with this device? We go back. You can see each and everything have a specific port. Yeah. Okay. What are the ports are there? How it is connected? What exactly the port is? You can see 21, 35, 10, everything. Oh, not that. Sorry.
Yesterday, you also showed one command to df-h something to show the disk size. So can we
Yeah.
check the exit file which are utilizing more data?
Sorry, I didn't get you. Df hyphen. Sorry.
The disk size.
Okay. Disk size or disk utilization. That is
Yeah,
du
both.
hyphen h. This is disk utilization. How much disk a specific file or a specific path is using different. Okay. Df hyphen h is different. It is only showcasing how exactly it is using. Like du hyphen h is just how much utilization is happened. It will show like each and every library, whether it is a folder, file, or whatever it is. Maybe if a file is in a folder, like it is in a home, inside a home kali, inside a kali there is other directory, inside that directory there is a file. It is going to showcase the complete path. So the file which is in a specific path is having this much of, or it is consuming this much of storage, like that. When it comes to the file system, okay, like how can I say this, like file system means how much exact how much available disk is we have, and how much is consuming, and how much is available. Okay. Like we can say it is my disk utilization, like mounted. For suppose if I'm going to attach a pen drive, or if I'm going to attach any external hard drive, it is going to showcase it here below. In the last, it is going to showcase there is a some disk is there which is attached to something. So in Windows, what we do simply we just connect a pen drive or hard drive. Just we are going to copy paste those things. Like we are going to move some data to pen drive or some data from pen drive to system like that. But when it comes to the system, most of the companies are using this Linux, and they are going to attach some external disk by default while they are deploying the virtual machine. They select some size, maybe they select 100 GB like disk size, maybe 1000 GB disk size. If it is not enough, or maybe they want to add some extra disk also, like extra storage also, they are going to add it. But the thing is, it is not directly going to add it. You need to mount it to something. Mounting is nothing but creating a attachment. For suppose it is needed to used by a specific team, they are going to create a specific directory on the team name. Or maybe it is going to use it for a specific purpose. They are going to create a specific directory name on that specific purpose. For suppose it is they want to create a VAPT source or something. Each and everything is going to store it there. The VAPT team is going to verify that. So simply they are going to create MKDA or VAPT source or something, and they are going to attach. That means mount that specific hard drive to that specific directory. So whatever you are going to create or delete or whatever it's going to do in that directory, it is going to store in that specific external drive. So those kind of things can be listed out with the help of df-h. Or maybe you want to just verify only mount points, like which is mounted to which, like what kind of file system or what kind of directory is mounted to what kind of directory, or what kind of file is directed to what kind of directory, or kind of data you want to check with the mount.
Also,
Okay.
can we clear some data like it's showing 100%?
Mhm. Sorry, 100%.
Go up, yeah, go up,
Just a
go
second.
up. Yeah, it's showing 100% using utilization. Yeah, here, dev,
Oh, this
STA
one.
one. Yeah,
Yeah, yes, yes, it is using 100%. That's why I'm getting disk space utilization full, something like that. This is
can we
the
clear?
actual, this is the actual path. Okay, when I'm selected while configuring this Linux operating system, while installing, it is asking where you want to configure your entire Linux system, like operating system and all. I selected this slash dev slash sta. Okay, actually it is, sorry, 19 GB something. It is mostly consumed, like it is actually 20 GB. It is mostly consumed. I need to increase the size, but I don't have available size in my laptop because I have lots of documents in my laptop. I cannot able to increase the size. Yeah. Let me check some other. Yeah. Actually, ss command is a replacement of this netstat. These netstat and some. Just a second. What it is? Oh, I'm not getting that. I've used it. There are some commands are deprecated. That means most of the commands are deprecated. Like oldest commands are deprecated. We are getting a new version for those commands. So for netstat, at present we are using ss. Okay, we are using ss command. Okay, it is going to showcase the actual data immediately and in a different way. Like if you want to check like a TCP UDP related data or some kind of ports related data or whatever it is, you can see it is going to simply showcasing it is using UDP protocol, and it is going to, you can see it is connected having the specific port, and it is going to attach it to some other address. That means a source and a destination. You can see local. That means this is my mission's details. Peer address. It is going to attach it to something, or browse it to, or connected to something. You can observe one thing here. This is showing stars. Some ports and some IP addresses are showing stars. That means those are secured connections. So which applications are using HTTPS? Those cannot display those data. Okay. For that only, we are going to use some scanning tools to verify that. Simply, I've connected Flipkart, I've used Netflix, or I've used Instagram or something, even the Ashok IT also. So I cannot get those data. What is exactly behind the ashokit.com, like IP address I have to know. So whenever we want to know more details, whenever we want to find out the vulnerabilities, or we want to attack any application, usually a hacker have to do something, which is they are going to find out the IP addresses first. Okay, IP addresses first. After that, once they got the IP address, they are going to scan it. Okay, they are going to scan it. Let's assume it will be confusing. Okay, we'll discuss that after. So simply we
I
are
can
going to scan
see that one in the nmap.
nmap only. అది కొంచెం మళ్ళీ లెంతీ అవుతుంది అందుకని ఆగే.
Mm.
So we can use nmap or some command to scan the application. Sorry, scan the IP address. Scanning IP address is nothing but scanning the server only. Okay, usually servers have a static IP, right? It won't be changed. Even though if you search for flipkart.com, it is redirecting to that IP address to, sorry, it is redirecting to that server with the help of IP address only. Without IP address, we cannot able to access any server or any device. So with domain name, we cannot get much data. Okay, domain name is in between IP and a user, so it cannot showcase what is exactly inside the server. Okay, server is a physical computer or something which is hosted somewhere. It is in a USA or something. But you have to find out what is exactly running, like what kind of ports they are using, what kind of services running on the specific ports. Okay, we find out a specific port which is having some services running. That service, uh, some service is running. That service is having a specific what it is specific version. For suppose it is running on 5.0. Usually that 5.0 is already deprecated, or maybe it is a old version or older version which is having multiple vulnerabilities. Once you see that, if you have a at least 1 or 2 years experience on this hacking, you definitely get to know, oh, this kind of service is already having vulnerability. Immediately you'll go and find out the POC means proof of concept. So proof of concept of specific vulnerability, or proof of concept of specific application vulnerabilities. Simply it is going to showcase you some data. Based on that, you are going to try to hack, or try to find out, or try to use some cheat codes to find out what is exactly there. So those kind of things will happen. So the thing is, the reason why I am explaining each and every these things, because you have to understand the networking concepts, you have to understand this operating system, and you have to know what is connecting to the servers, and how many things are interacting with the server, ports, protocols, services, each and everything, and how you need to view that, how you need to find that with the help of Linux commands. Okay,
ఇక్కడ ఏంటండి అడ్రస్ పోర్ట్ టీసీపీ అండ్ యూడిపి ఇద్దరికి సేమ్ చూపిస్తుంది.
ఎక్కడ
మీ ఇక్కడ అడ్రస్ పోర్ట్
this
నెంబర్
is
ఉంది కదా.
universal address, universal IP. 0.0.0.0 is considered as a universal IP. ఇక్కడ ఏమవుతుందంటే, లెట్స్
అది
అస్యూమ్
కాదు నేను అడిగేది, డౌన్ లో ఉంది కదా 1716 అండ్ యూటీ 5353. మీకు నాకు సేమ్ ఒకే నెంబర్ చూపిస్తుంది ఏంట రెండు?
ఇది ఓకే. మీకు నాకు ఒకటే చూపిస్తున్నానా? సేమ్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ సర్వీసెస్ మనం యూజ్ చేస్తుండొచ్చు. Let's assume if it is related to Zoom, then obviously it is going to show you Zoom only. Or if it, we have did the same thing yesterday in Kali Linux, you and me. So the data is stored. So that's why it is going to showcase the same numbers. You can able to see here ns lookup itself is going to showcase some data like the public IP addresses, both IPv4 and IPv6. It is going to display it. Let me go for this is the IP address of Ashok IT. Okay, this is the IP address of Ashok IT. We can able to find out with this. Okay. Um, Let me go with. Oh my God. This is Address Resolution Protocol (ARP). Address Resolution Protocol. We are going to use some flags. Let me go with some. And it is showing the same data. Okay. Let me go something. So host name is a command. This is an internal command. We are not using for this external purpose. Host name is a command is used to check what is your exact host name. Host name is nothing but suppose I've installed something in my laptop. So my laptop is need to have a name. So my laptop is hosting my Kali Linux. So my laptop's name is a host name. So I give my host name as Kali. If I want to modify this, you need to give host name space I. It is saying you must need to be switch as a root to change this. So I do sudo hostname sai. It is asking the password. But the thing is, I have to restart this specific thing to get it updated. But I don't want to do that. We can able to give host name sai, or else if you switch as a root user also give the host name and what name you want to give, you can give it. It will update. Okay, it's like a Kali at the rate sai, like that. It will work like that. Or else if you want to give your IP address instead of a name, you can give like that. It will show Kali at the rate that IP address. That is nothing but as a Kali user, specific host you are using to work on. It will work like that. And also, whenever you change the host name, it will be gone once it is rebooted, not restarted. It is rebooted, it will gone. So you want to make that permanent, you have to go to some path like there is a path is there like etc slash okay sysconfig something is path is there inside the sysconfig there are network some kind of things are there you need to paste this host name details. There is existing host name details is already there, so you need to go there and paste it like after changing that with the help of this host name command. After changing and adding the host name details in that specific path, again you need to do restart or reboot. Then it should be fixed. It won't be changed until unless you are going to change it. Okay. And also there are some commands I told you. If I want to download anything inside the system, I need to use some commands, which is like let me use yum command. I want to install something. Yum install. Okay. Java. If I hit enter, okay, it is saying yum not found. It is asking sudo apt. Okay, because this is a Debian based. Okay, it is built by Debian, mostly Debian. Sometimes some flavors are using yum, some flavors are using apt. Okay, so it is saying you need to use apt. I told you whether yum or apts work like or maybe act like a package managers. Whatever you want to download, it should be considered as a package. That package need to be installed with the help of package managers. Again, whether it is a tool or service or a package manager, we are going to use it with the help of commands. Let me do apt install Java. If I'm going to hit enter, okay, permission denied, it is saying. The last one you can observe, permission denied, unable to acquire the DP. Okay, something is there because the Java file itself, if I'm going to download Java, it needs to be stored here under the where lib, something is there, or maybe some related files of Java needs to be stored here. But this specific path I don't have access as a Kali user, so that's why it is saying like this. So if I want to install Java, I need to add sudo, or else I need to switch as a root user. Okay, let me give sudo install Java. You know something? If I am going to hit enter, maybe it is going to accept and install Java. But the thing is, it is going to ask 100 times, do you want to install the specific package of Java, yes or no? Or do you want to go with the specific package, or yes or no? Like each and every time it is going to ask me. To eliminating that one, I have to do one thing. I have to give star, and then I have to give hyphen y. This means whatever it is related to the Java, the complete whole Java package needs to be installed and recursively install it and forcefully installed. You don't need to ask me every time. Hyphen y represents it is yes. Okay, you don't need to ask me every time. Just install it, blindly install whatever it is related to Java. The whole package you need to install it. If you want to install Python, you have to just replace Python here. Or if you want to install a specific package of Java, you don't need to give star. Instead of that, like JDK something is there, right? So you need to go to web, you need to find out some commands. Let me show that is also. JDK version 17. You can see sudo apt install open JDK hyphen 17 hyphen JDK. So after this, if you give hyphen y recursively, it is going to install it. You don't need to give stars or something because you need to install a specific version of Java. Okay, you can do that, or else you can see yum install also. The package manager itself is modified. That's it. There is no much modifications is here. If you are going to give apt install or maybe yum install, both are fine, but based out of your computer, based out of your Linux flavor, you have to give it. So at this moment, Kali Linux is accepting apt, so I'm using apt. Sometimes DNS also you can give. Sorry, DNF also you can give. Let me go there. If I'm going to hit enter, you can see it is downloading. Yeah, actually there is no space. It is asking more space to install Java. Okay, there is no much space. That's why it is rejected, but it is going to install. You can see there are libraries, each and everything it is listing. You know something? It is going to be installed within a 30 seconds or maybe 10 seconds. It is going to be done. The Linux is too fast to download or configure any kind of tool, whether it is in a GBs also. It is too fast comparing with Mac or Windows. If I want to install Python, okay, if I hit enter, again it is going to installing. As no installation candidate, something like that. It is asking what kind of Python you want to install. Python 2 or Python 3, which one you want. Let me give Python 3, which is the latest one. Yeah, you can see it is downloading the Python. Okay, but it is happening because whatever it is we are giving as a Python, like Java or whatever it is, the service is already inside the package manager itself. Okay, the every Linux flavor have a package manager like yum, like apt or dnf. Those are having a backup files behind. Those are continuously fetching whenever it is having internet connectivity. It is fetching the existing packages, latest versions and all. What if you failed because like while installing something Python 3 or something, it is showing it is not having inside the package manager, or maybe the latest version, if the Python is going to release 4, it is not in the package manager list or something. You need to download it in a bit different way. Okay, you need to download it with a bit different way. That is nothing but, let me show you. You have to use like download Python 3 for Linux. Where it is, where it is, where it is. It is not showing those steps. Okay. This. Yeah. You can see one thing here. Let me zoom this one also. You can see wget. Let's assume this is the complete URL, like inside this python.org, inside FTP, inside Python, inside this specific folder, the uh, actual Python 3 downloadable file is there. It is in a zip format or something. So if you want to download the Python, but it is not fetching inside your what it is package manager, because it is not available in the package manager or something. So you have to download it with the help of this command, wget command. Whatever you want to download, you need to add wget command and then give the exact path. Okay, you don't need to frame these thing. By default, you are going to ask if you want to download Java JDK with the help of wget. Whatever, like this, you can able to get it. It is going to showcase. You will get multiple results. You can just pick one which is reliable. You just go to paste it there. If I'm going to paste it there, again the same thing will happen here. Whether you are going to download the package with yum install, or maybe apt install, or maybe wget also, you can get it. Okay, so yum install and apt install mostly used for which is already inside the package manager's details, package manager's path. It is going to fetch it and download it. That is fine. But if any new thing occurred, or maybe which is not related to Linux, or maybe which is not ever installed in or maybe configured in Python, sorry, in Linux operating system, or it is a new tool which is related to security, you need to download it. You just need to go there and search Linux command for downloading the specific tool. It is going to showcase you the path with everything. Okay, like this way. Simply you are going to copy and paste it, or maybe if it couldn't give you this wget or something, it is just giving the path also. You just go to your terminal, give the wget and paste this accurate URL, and then hit enter. It is going to get it from the internet. And make sure your system have internet at that point of time, like your Linux operating system have the internet at that point of time. Okay, it is going to download it from the internet directly into your Linux operating system. Okay, so Python is installed here. Let me check Python hyphen version. It is showing Python 3.13.7 is there. Suppose you have installed Java hyphen version, you need to enter. It is already existed. Java is already inside my laptop. You can see OpenJDK 21 something is already there. When it is downloaded is also there. Okay, this way you are going to verify each and everything. Let me check nmap hyphen version. Is it going to work? Yeah. So nmap is also there. Let me check bob suit hyphen version. Oh my god, it is triggering. Yeah, burp suit is also there, but by default it is going to starting the burp suit. Okay, burp suit community edition is there, but the thing is we are going to use a pro edition, burp suit pro. We're not going to use a community. Community have a bunch of limitations. We can't do much more things with community edition. Okay. Let me check.
ఇప్పుడు మనకి ఇక్కడ ఆప్షన్ చూపిస్తుంది కదండి బాబ్ సూట్, దాంట్లో ఏమి రిస్ట్రిక్షన్స్ ఉండకుండా స్కాన్ చేయగలుగుతామా?
Um, ఏది కింద కనిపించేది మీకు? లెట్ మీ చెక్.
కింద మనకి లైనెక్స్ లో
No. If you click this, don't click this one. It is going to trigger community edition. Okay, we don't need community edition. We need burp suit pro. Okay, because pro only have some what it is privileges to do some kind of hacks. Okay, community edition don't have that pro level features. They won't allow you to do, or maybe they are going to ask you for purchase the pro edition, but we don't need to purchase. We are going to hack the websuit first. We are going to use some cheat codes to get the websuit pro, then we are going to use it. We don't need to do that. Don't click this one. It is going to trigger something. It is open a pop-up window. It is going to ask you want to continue and next. Once you do that, it is configured directly. Don't do that. Okay, don't use websuit directly.
I'm just asking.
చెప్తున్నా వాళ్ళు మీరు చేశాక ట్రైనింగ్ నాకు అవ్వట్లేదు అన్నారు అనుకోండి.
ఈ రోజు చాలా చేశాను నేను. అసలు నేను లాస్ట్ క్లాస్ ఎండ్ లో అడుగుతాను.
మొత్తం మొదటికి వస్తుంది అంతా. ఓకే, సో who is WHOIS is a command. Okay, is used to fetch the details about any specific website. If you give who is google.com, you can see it is going to showcasing what it is, what is the registration details, when it is come. Okay, when it is registered, when it is created at 1997. Usually we use who is at reconnaissance level. If you want to gather information about a specific website or an organization, we are going to do who is going to showcase the data. It is going to showcasing each and everything. You can see ICANN organization details also. Okay, where it got this from the ICANN, each and everything is showcased here. Okay, there are 4 naming servers are there. You can see latest update also it is showcasing last update of who is database. Okay, who is itself is having a specific database inside the linux operating system. Every time it is going to fetching the data, like the package managers itself. Who is having a specific database, but package managers is just going to store it as a kind of file system, something like that, like filers are called. But who is have a specific database inside a Linux operating system itself. It is going to fetching every time. The last fetch is happened at 2026-3-6. Recently, it is fetched everything. Okay, you can see registration details. Everything is here. Let's go with something. Yeah, Ashok IT, bought by GoDaddy in 2025. Expiry date also there. Okay, వీళ్ళు ఎక్కడ కొన్నారో కూడా చూపిస్తుంది, ఎప్పుడు కొన్నారో చూపిస్తుంది, ఎలా కొన్నారు ఏంటి ఎవ్రీథింగ్ మొత్తం డేటా మొత్తం వస్తుంది బయటికి. ఫర్ సపోజ్ మనం ఇలా వెరిఫై చేసేటప్పుడు, ఐమ్ సారీ స్పీకింగ్ ఇన్ తెలుగు. ఫర్ సపోజ్ వెన్ ఎవర్ వీఆర్ డూయింగ్ విత్ దిస్ హూ ఈస్, ఇఫ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ షోయింగ్ సంథింగ్, ఇట్ ఈస్ బాట్ బై సంథింగ్, ఆర్ at some date they bought this or some kind of data, it is going to showcase. Let's assume if recently we find out any vulnerability related to that domain, like a GoDaddy or some kind of thing like Hostinger, if they bought it from there, we are going to fetch it from there also regarding this kind of application. That is also a thing. And also whenever you are working in any organization, each and every organizations are going to use different kind of tools and services, like B2B services are there, like for the infrastructure they're going to use Terraform, or maybe they're using configuration management, for that they're going to use Ansible. Like that they're going to use different tools and services. If we find out the services which they are using already had attacked by a, with the help of some vulnerabilities previously, so we are going to verify that things also. Sometimes like we are going to find out is the version you are using the specific application or the specific service is same or not. It's a kind of example. In 2025 December, we have seen a major issue in React JS. Okay, the React JS, inside the React JS, Node JS is there. I think it is with version 17 or something. I'm not getting. So that is having a RC, remote code execution is there. That is nothing but if a hacker going to find out that specific exact Node.js version and exact Node.js thing, they are going to find out the vulnerability. They are going to use it as a bait and going to take down the application. Application like a super admin. So once they got the same level of super admin access, they are going to simply shut down the application, or maybe they are going to lock the application. They are going to change everything, keywords, passwords, everything they are going to modify. You can consider it a kind of ransomware attack. So if the organization you are working, if they are also using same kind of React.js, you have to first check whether they are using the latest version or the existing version, like previous version, which is hacked by the hacker. So those things also we have to verify. Like not only React.js, even though you have to verify each and every resources, like what kind of tools, what kind of services they are using. Even though if you want to verify all those details also, you need to check with your superiors, and the company itself allow you to do that, only you have to do that. If they don't want to do that by you, you can simply ignore them. You don't need to worry about it. Okay. So we have seen few things today. What it is? We we have seen some networking commands. I'll send you this doc. This is having more than which I have explained. You can see cull command I haven't explained, which is related to the same wget also. And top htop free we are already seen. It is about checking the memory. Uptime is there. Yeah, uptime is the actual command which is going to showcase you when your system got up. Let me show that uptime. Okay, it is up from last 22 hours. You can say I've shut down my laptop, or maybe I've restarted my laptop. From there only it is going to again count the time. So lastly, I have restarted or maybe shut down my laptop with 22 hours before, or maybe nearly 23 hours before. Like closing the laptop is not going to be shut downing. It is just going to the sleep only. That means system is still running. Okay, uptime is related to that. Yeah. PS command is there. You can see PS is going to showcase you all the processes running inside your operating system. PSAUX, you can see. like as a root user, as a Kali user, what you are doing, these things we are going to do. Or suppose if you want to eliminate any process, let me. Or suppose if this specific process is running, but you don't want to run this, or you don't want to make it as running, you want to stop this one, then you can able to use the kill command. You can see kill. Okay, each and every process have a process id. You just need to give kill and that process id, it will going to end that process simply. Okay, you just need to end that process simply. The pid stands for process id. If you want to end any process, just give kill and that specific id. Okay, that is the kill command. I'm going to share this document, guys. um yeah. And something we have missed, which is about zipping and unzipping. It is nothing but making the file into archive, or maybe compressing the file. For suppose while we download the Kali Linux in our system, but if it is a looks like 14 GB, we cannot able to download it. It will take a day, even if you have a high speed internet. So instead of that, the Kali Linux itself, they are going to compress it. Okay, the file it is going to compress 1 GB or 2 GB. Sometimes they are going to this zipping and unzipping. How to zip that? You just need to give the command, that's it. You just need to give gzip space that file name, it is going to compress it. Okay, if you want to unzip that, you just need to give z unzip space, give that file name, or else which is already compressed, give that compressed file name, it is going to decompress. That's it. There are different kind of compressing things is there. Gzip is there, bzip is there. Okay, zip is there. Different zipping formats are there. You can able to see this here. Okay, tar is there. You can just to try the same things in your laptop, sorry, in your Linux terminal, you will get it. Okay, I'll share this one also. Where it is. Okay, yeah, I'm done. Do you guys have any doubts related to these commands and all? I think mostly we have covered all related to the Linux, which is used by a VAPT engineer. That is enough. We don't need much more things. We'll go with the next steps from Monday, like the tools and services and VA vulnerability assessment from Monday. Okay. So we'll do one thing. On Monday, I'm going to create a test on this Linux commands. After that, we are going to install Nessus on our laptops.
The recording has stopped.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Bye, guys. Have a great day.
Okay.
Have a great
Thank you.
weekend.
You too. Thanks.